Hey everybody, welcome back. Walk About, Talk About. Good afternoon, I'm Richard. That over there is Pete. You see Pete? There he is. Alright, so I want to talk about something pretty quick today. It's Friday, 11th July. And boy, all kinds of stuff are happening in the Trump White House, huh? So, this is a little prequel to two videos I'm working on right now about what's happening today in the White House. So Pam Bondi and what's that guy's name? Not Cash, but the other guy, second in command FBI. They're having it out over these Epstein files because they're covering it up. So he's thinking on retiring, stepping down. Elon Musk says he has copies of them. Another guy named Brenner, senator, he says he's got copies of them. In an interview, Trump gets upset when a reporter asks him about it, and he wants the thing dropped. And all I know is Epstein list. If the FBI had it, the Mossad took it from them. Because from what I'm understanding, the lie that they're telling us, we think they're talking to us about, that there is nothing, well, that's not to do with us. What that is, that's to reassure them. And I bet you in our government alone, if the names were to come out, them, 70 to 80% of the government is blackmailed by a foreign government. And they all went to Epstein's Island. And that's why when certain individuals come from a certain country, when our president, the last one, is down and out, the whole Congress stands up and applauds this man and does whatever he says, and he's not even our president. So that's what I think. And what I see happening here is no justice for the children that were raped. And all protection for pedophiles, who you have to do that if you do the deal with the devil. That's just part of the satanic ritual, one of their highest sacraments. I know for a lot of us civilians, as far as goes for that type of religion, it's upsetting. Because we are empathetic people, we love children, we protect them, that's the whole point, right? Jesus gives us all those warnings, don't go offending little children's. But anyways, digressing, they say the lie is to reassure them before this world leader comes here on his third visit that, hey, we're not going to turn you in, man. We got you. We're going to cover you as long as you do what we need you to do. And I'm going to tell you what they need us to do. They need us to send your young boys over there to the Middle East for them and crucify Iran for them. And you wait and see. I may have to come back out later in a video and apologize, but I really don't think so. The usual suspects, yeah. And this plan in the Middle East, and the oil they just found in Gaza, right, just found, and Trump, this shit's been planned way before he became president. So, that's what I see going on here. I believe at least half of our government, pedophiles and blackmailed by another country. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more. And with that being said, this just does not affect our country. This affects, in my opinion, all the Western countries, Europe. Those freaks were over there too at Epstein's Island. And if they weren't there, the Britons alone have their own scandal of bringing kids in to Britain for political people. So, the biggest scandal in the history of humanity since Adam and Eve I don't know. But if the entire Western governments are involved in this, imagine the stain on the history of all these nations because of their rulers, what they did. Now, I ain't saying any of the rest of the nations are any better than that, but I don't think they go around making pedophilia I don't know, like a meat market. But either way, that explains absolutely everything up until this day about what comes out of our government. And I know with a fact, everything that's going to come out of them in the future is not going to benefit you or me, we the people. Because they are compromised by a foreign power, and they're going to do what that power tells them to do. You don't believe me? Every time our government comes up with something to assist us Americans, we the people, they bicker and bant and back and forth and never get shit done. But when a foreign leader from a foreign country comes here, when our president is down and out, they all unite and stand up. So I'm more of under the opinion that it's just not 70, 50%. I'm thinking it's 99% of them in there. They've all done it. They've all done the deal. And they're all compromised with videotape, or today it's DVD. And like with Diddy, the FBI come out of their little box, $10, it was full of DVDs. But you know, same bunch. Hollywood does a lot to propagandize the nation. Movies, future things, getting us used to an idea through movies, entertainment. Plus, you know, they do all the sitcom programming. You got your fall programming, your winter programming, your spring program, summer programs. Season after season after season, those are engineered to get your brain into a certain mindset of thinking. So, these are just warnings, you know, brothers in the Lord. Don't spend all your time watching sitcoms. Find some balance. I'm sure most of us do. The Word of God, prayer, and just in meditation, trusting God in the Word. So, that being said, look for the future. I can see what's coming down the street right now. I know where we're going to be in 6 months. I don't care what anybody said before they were elected. The whole system has been compromised before he got there. And when you're one sane man, I'll tell you a story, a tale I heard, of all places, from a freaking movie. So, there was this town, little city, little tiny town, right? Like back in the medieval days. England, right? Had a well in the center of the town. And along one night came this witch. The witch went down and poisoned the well. Now, next morning, everyone gets up, starts drinking from the well. They all go crazy. But the king hasn't drunk from the well yet, because why? Well, the king got his own, you know, he's got a lot of reserves up there in the castle, but stuff's getting low. And while the king's looking down, watching his town go crazy, because the poison in the well, they all look to say to him and say, hey, the king is crazy, we got to kill the king. King hides in the castle, but that night, king sneaks down, goes down to the well, drinks from it, and the next day, all the townspeople say, praise our king, for he has regained his sanity. And you want to know what movie that was from? Serpico. And that movie alone is about corruption. So, there you go, brothers and sisters. This is the government we got. And soon to be replaced by another ordained government. Just like the warnings to the ancient Israelis, the Hebrews, not these ones here today, the Hebrews, before Rome scattered them and dismantled the temple. God said, don't do this type of stuff, or I'm going to scatter you He ended that covenant, he ended that nation, and he ends nations. Now, how do these nations like Rome ended? Kind of the same way, and he ended Rome. And we're kind of going out the same friggin' gate. So our nation is protecting wicked, evil men, and the innocent are getting nothing. So, all right, that's it for now. I better watch my time here, or I'll be editing this video for time until YouTube allows me to put longer videos in. Until then, everyone, God bless, peace. Remember, like, share, subscribe, leave me your comments.